Okay, the latest news that's out there right now, if you haven't heard already, is the person that's running or being considered for the assistant health secretary for the country, Rachel Levine. Rachel Levine is from my state, Pennsylvania, and she was put in there by Governor Wolf. Governor Wolf is our version of Governor Cuomo, and he's pretty much the same kind of a character, a Democrat whose only desire is to create chaos right now in the government. I've talked about chaos before. I've talked about transcendental capitalism. I've talked about how this works. You create chaos in the system to bring it down. You bring the system down, and then you reset it, restart it, and then they're all in charge. This is always done in every totalitarian country in history throughout the world. It's going to happen again here if we're not careful. Rachel Levine is a tool. She's a party hack. She has absolutely no business being in any kind of position that high up in the mental health area. She doesn't really have the experience or the qualifications, but she's being used to showcase the Democrats' complete disregard for the American people. And this business of this transgender issue is a side issue. It's a sideshow. It's not the issue. Okay, her transgenderism is not the problem. Okay, there are transgendered people who are Republicans and conservatives and who support us. Just being transgendered, it's another issue for another day, for another topic. But let's put that aside. Don't be deceived. It's to get the reason why they put this person in there is to get you to react in a very uncoordinated, dysfunctional way, to get you angry, to make you say something that's going to be used as a soundbite against us. Okay, that we hate people, we hate transgendered people, we hate the same thing they've done. They did this to Rush Limbaugh years ago with this so-called Sandra Fluck. I don't know if you remember this or not, but she was this individual, came out of Georgetown University, and she's a law student, right? And she got her 15 minutes of fame, and she was trying to promote condoms, federal government to pay for condoms for co-eds because their loser boyfriends didn't either have condoms or couldn't afford a condom, so they were going to pay for the condoms, and the girls were going to get free condoms to be able to carry around with them in case they want to have a quick sexual reunion with some loser, some idiot. Okay, and she made a big deal about it, and was crying in front of the Congress about how she felt bad for these girls, looked into their eyes, and her name Fluck, of course, she was picked for that reason because of the name, and they were waiting for the stupid Republicans to say something about her, and we did. We had to open our mouths, and of all people, man I love so much and who I miss terribly, Rush Limbaugh opened his mouth and said something stupid, called her a name. Okay, and they used that as more evidence of the war on women. Okay, because he called this girl a name. He apologized for it, and he did the right thing because he's not a Democrat. He never was, never will be. He was a man of real morality and real integrity. But the damage was done. They got their soundbite from a leading Republican. Same thing's going to happen with Rachel Levine. Don't fall for this, guys. Don't be stupid. Don't let these Democrats screw with us the way they've been screwing with us. And Joe Biden is having a ball. He's really smash-mouthing us. He's really putting it out there and making us do anything stupid. That we had this thing with Trump with the rally and all that. They were waiting for us. They had their Antifa in there, and those guys got in front of the Trump guys and made all kinds of trouble, and it got blamed on the Trump people. Now they use that to justify the impeachment, which didn't work, but it still put us through more agony and more disunity and more anger. And we're going to continue to go down this road until we fix the problem, which is the voting system. Okay? They're in power. They should not be in power. No one voted for them. No one wants them. I know people right now, Democrats that I've known for years, they're going Proud Boy on us. I'm telling you. They're really getting pissed because now their kids are getting involved. Now their girls have to go and share locker rooms with boys now. Okay? They're not happy. Right? So it's starting to come home now. And I'm having to calm them down because I'm afraid they're going to go out there and do something stupid. We're going to get blamed for it. Use your heads. We're being played. The only way you're going to stop this is by taking back the Republican Party. This came from the Republican Party, not the Democrats. Wake up. The Democrats did this, not the Republicans. And not the Republicans did this, not the Democrats. The Republicans orchestrated and protected the Democrats into doing the steal, okay? They're going to blame it on the Democrats, yes, to keep themselves out of trouble, but they allowed it. They allowed it to happen. This didn't happen because the Democrats orchestrated this on their own. They can't run businesses. They can't run the healthcare system. They can't run their cities. You think they took over this? They think they took over the election system? You think they programmed the Dominion machines? No, they're all fake. They all got fake diplomas. They get handed. They don't know anything. Okay, and they got in there because the Republicans got them in there. The Republicans. This is a different kind of a party going on. A third party, a party that we don't know the name of yet. They're made up of rhinos, neocons, and people on the Democrat side that want to take over the country. Period. The elites. If you want to call them the elites, let's call them that for now. They think they're better than us. They know they're better than us, and they're proving it every day. But we're not getting it yet. We still don't get it. The Republicans did this. Okay? You have to blame the Republicans. Don't blame Rachel Levine. Don't blame Biden. Don't blame Cuomo. Cuomo wouldn't be in there if it wasn't for the cheating. You think the cheating just started with 2020? It's been going on for decades. They just got caught because their algorithms got blown out by Trump's fabulous support. They couldn't keep up with them. They had to bring the tractor trailers in to get Biden over the line, and he just barely won there. He just barely won with that. The next time around, if we don't get control of this election system, they're going to do it again. And people they're already what's the point? They're already disgruntled because they feel that we're never going to be able to stop this from happening again. Well, I got news for you. We better damn well make sure it doesn't happen again. And the only way it's going to happen is if you go into the Republican counties, go into your wards, your precincts, become committee people, get involved in the party, get into the county Republican parties, and then go to the states and get all the rhinos and neocons out of power. They're the Democrats that are doing us in. I'm telling you, it's not the Democrats. I mean, look, they're never going to win. If you get the election system straightened out, they're never going to win another election. They say we're never going to win. The Republicans are never going to win another election. I got news for you. Democrats are in worse trouble than we are. If they lose the ability to cheat, they're out. Nobody wants them. Nobody likes them. Nobody ever did really, and they got in. Look how Obama got in. Okay, it was rigged all the way from the time the kid got out of college. Wake up. Stop with this nonsense, and start getting serious. Especially those on BitChute. Look, I'm glad BitChute's out there. I'm glad we have BitChute, and I'm glad that we have a place to voice our opinions. But there's a lot of bad stuff on there, blaming the Jews, blaming the Catholics, blaming the Pope, blaming the Masons. I'm tired of hearing it. We have the power. They have no power. These people have no power over us. We're the ones that can control our own destiny by getting people in positions of power that will protect our Constitution. No one's going to screw with the Constitution. I got news for you. Not the Jews, not the Catholics, not the Masons, not the Protestants. No one's going to screw with the Constitution. Not going to happen. They know that. That's why they want to get rid of it. Okay, and they want you to do something stupid, like do something that's going to justify some kind of military action or something to bring the military in to get us to start a program to take our guns and to put us in maybe in prison or maybe to fine us or whatever, and then we'll back down and never try anything ever again. If you think you're disgruntled now, wait till that happens. Don't be stupid. Don't give them that free ride. Focus your attention on the Republican Party. Stop with this nonsense. Stop with all these, pedophilia and the pedophile this and the sacrificing children to bow. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if all that's happening. It may be. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. From my studies and my past history of studying history, I could tell you right now it's probably true. But it's not going to help us to go after these people and expose. No one's investigating them. You don't get anybody in law enforcement right now that wants to investigate them. Oh yeah, there's the 99%. You know, the good, the hard, you know, the heart and soul of our FBI and our police force. Yeah, they're following orders. They have to follow. They took an oath to the Constitution, and that oath means to follow their superior. That's what they're doing. They're doing what they're supposed to do. And the superior says, we're not going to investigate it. Okay, we're going to do something else. We're going to go after the Republicans. We're going to go after the Trump supporters. They're the real problem now, and they have to do it. They got to follow it. They're not going to rebel. They're not going to go against their authority. So you're going to have to you got to get people in power. They're going to put people in positions of power that are going to effectively enforce our laws and effectively get rid of the problems that we have with all the, if they are problems, if this pedophilia thing is in Hollywood and all that's going on for sure, we'll put people in it, we'll find it and we'll expose it. So far, it's not being exposed. I hear all the different, people coming forward now and starting to come forward. Yeah, that's about right. I'm expecting that if this thing is true, if this thing is real, you're going to start, people are going to start coming forward. Guys like Isaac Cappy, God bless him. I know he's gone now, but he came forward. He bothered him too much. He did a lot he didn't tell us. Okay, he knows what's going on, but we still don't have any hard evidence, like UFOs. We don't have any hard evidence yet. It may be sitting somewhere in a filing cabinet on the 7th floor of the FBI building, and they're not going to reveal it. So you got to get somebody in there that's going to do it. It's going to open up the door. Judicial Watch has all kinds of subpoenas out there for information they're supposed to get. No national security problem. They got the right to get there, the right to that information, and the CIA and the FBI just said, "Screw you! I'm not going to give it to you. Sue us again. Keep suing." And the judges, of course, I don't have to tell you about that. They're all scared to death, even on the Supreme Court. So, it's a bad situation right now. But the most important thing is don't be stupid. Don't get baited. Don't let Corn Pop bait you. Okay? Be focused. Focus on the Republican Party first. Get it under control. And once you get the election system under control, all the dominoes will fall. Starting with Dominion. They'll all fall. Okay? We can't do it until then. And just hang in there. God bless America, and don't give up hope.